Hello. I missed you, and there are a lot of things that I have to share with you today. A lot of things that has happened ever since I have stopped recording due to the busy schedule and non unavailability and a lot of other factors. I'm going to share with you today, and as well as I'm going to jot it down in the diaries because ever since I stopped recording, the days have been really busy and hectic, sort of, and very much physical, kind of. I had to move a lot in these last few days, and I have to jot it down all here. Now I'm going to do this with you. Okay, so it started from 1st of December, I can say, though it has already the hectic schedule or the responsibility part was already there ever since 28th of November, because there was a big event going on. Okay, so um, my hostel. I won't name it, but it starts like it is a two-word name. It has a two-word name, and it's like first letter starts with S and the second letter starts with K. So SK, we call it in short SK. And the event, we had to name it. Earlier we had named it acclivity. Acclivity means acceleration, or the graph. Let's say there is a positive graph which is moving upward. That is acclivity of that graph. So we thought that, okay, we will name it activity. And last year it was basically it's an annual event of our hostel, and last year it was activity 2024-25. This year it has to be activity 2026 and 2025-26. But we thought of changing the name. Maybe some of the juniors who have joined us in the hostel this year, and our own few of our own friends, we thought of naming it something different. So as I said that our hostel starts with SNK, we had two names SK, and if we shorten it, it could be if we could find a word, meaningful word which could match with the annual event, that starts with Y, then it would be Sky. So Sky 2025-26. So that was a good idea. And another short form could be Skate, SKATE. So we thought of like, okay, SK, art, talent, and echelons. Sorry. So we just put up so a few words which start with A, T, and E, and we named it Skate. So the event Skate 2025 26 continued from 28th of November till um, 1st of December. And today's date is 5th of December 2025. Oh, 2025 is going to be over soon. No. Okay, so first thing was that. And I am the cultural representative for this session. I had few things in my hand, and I would rate the event to be 7 on 10. It went well, everything was good, organized, performances were really good, talented people live in our hostel, and yeah, okay, as as required. Uh, then then came 2nd of December, when I got to know that maybe my father would be visiting me. He was out on a tour to some city, and he has completed his work there, and he was free for 2 to 3 days. So he thought of visiting me, and I was so happy. Whenever my father comes, or anyone of my family, if they are visiting me, I get in really joyful from inside, and everything I do has that energy included in it. And it is a good time when they have not arrived, and you're just preparing things, you're managing the guest houses, you're thinking of where to take them this time, what are the places you will be exploring this time with them, and what they would eat, where they would eat, and which restaurant to explore now, which cafe to visit this time. And when you have a city full of new surprises and new exposures to um, get all kind of experiences, it becomes really adventurous with them. So it was my father who was visiting me this time, and from 2nd of December, I was completely occupied with the arrangements. I went to the guest house, and also there is one the thing I told you, the national conference or cohort, or we could say a national event. that is going on in our university, and it is related to cultural mixing. So a lot of people are coming from the other state who doesn't know our language, and they are here officially on a visit to explore this place and get some um, experience of how a university can sponsor, or the government is sponsoring them to mix up with our culture, to explore each other, and we also go there. It is a good thing, a good step. It is required here in India. We need to do this. So know each other. We need to know each other. So that national event is going on. So all the guest houses were occupied. I had to manage arranging something near to my hostel, or near to the university. He doesn't always prefer living outside in any private hotels, because he thinks if he's here staying with me inside the university in any of our guest houses available here for students, guardians, or for them, for our relatives. If he's staying there, he feels like he's at home, and he's getting the same air which I am living at, and he feels like he's with me if he's inside the university. So I also tried hard to get him the guest houses, that too for 3 days. That was a troublesome thing, because if there's somebody waiting for one day, it's usually available and um, easier to get. So the second thing was my father's visit from 3rd of December till today, 5th of December. So he departed from here to home today only in the evening. Um, and yeah, when he was here, did a lot of shopping. We walked a lot, like together, we walked a lot. In the university, I prefer walking only. And then uh, we went to a few temples. It was a good experience. Overall, we ate good food, some street food, some restaurants. We tried something new, and overall, I would say it was a good visit. Um, there were a few things I wanted to do, like I wanted to get a haircut, a little bit of trimming. It is required, but the plan didn't work that way. And beside that, I wanted to get I had an idea to buy the same dress as my childhood when I was 2 years old, so that I could remake the picture which is there. You know why? Because once I somebody clicked our picture, and my smile, or my the way I was standing, it resonated with one of my childhood picture, and I was like, all the time I was in that delusion that I was prettier in childhood. My complexion was better in childhood, and I was everyone thinks this, that they are cuter when they are young, they are little, but today or yesterday only, I felt like, no, I'm again getting the same face structure. Like, while puberties or adolescence age, people grow, and they keep changing their looks, and it naturally happens. Sometimes you're thin, sometimes you're healthy, and yesterday I felt like, okay, I can be the same as my childhood now, if I stay healthy, if I take care of my hairs maybe, or yeah, overall. So I got this inspiration that, okay, I can recreate few pictures, and I could compare that how what has changed. My hairs are longer now. In childhood it was curly, wavy. My hairs are like half, till here it is straight, and then it goes wavy. I don't know what kind it is, but yeah, whatever. I don't care. So so overall, I'm going back to my childhood looks, and I hope I look cute now. Okay, then what happened in skate? I also did participate somewhere. I preferred sports, because it is like you go, you play, and then you come out. You have nothing to do, or nothing to prepare much. And there were two sports: table tennis and badminton. There were more also. Chess was there. I did play the chess tournament. I did participate there, but I didn't win. It was a great game, I must say. What else can I say? Okay, I'm just a freshman in the world of chess, so no comments. And in table tennis, I played three, like, yeah, I competed with three people, and I got uh, like the knockout system how it goes, and I got second position in table tennis. So good. Let me write it there. Then in badminton, it was awesome playing with the state level players, and two of my great national level players from the hostels were not available because their university selections were going on, and they preferred that over the small hostel competition. They were busy, so I got the chance to ace the competition, and I got second rank there also. Both of those badminton players are my great friends. One of them is my neighbor only, and I like their dedication towards badminton. Doesn't matter what weather it is, doesn't matter what situation it is, even on their birthdays, any day they're available in the field. Good. So badminton also second position. Mm, Beside that, I had the plan to anchor. That was a sad moment. What happened? I had the commitment that I would do the anchoring of a specific of two events that were open mic competition and singing competition. I had, there were comparatively less participants, 5 to 8 participants, and only one was the winner. So, oh, that is a separate thing. So, I wanted to do the anchoring of that part, but that's a bad thing. I, I thought that those who are doing the anchoring, they would handle the situation better than me in the singing or anywhere in the open mic. They would compliment the participants better. They could manage the situation better. So that is one thing that I appreciated those anchors who did the anchoring that day. But somewhere in me, I wanted to participate. At least I wanted to start um, the experience in anchoring. I would say that I miss a chance, but before that, I thought a lot. I again preferred going to the back end. I preferred managing the um, small mismanagements which were there due to a lot of communication gap. I did manage that. There were evaluation of few, like there were bookmark making competition, there were painting competition. um, the evaluation part in that, the judges, I cooperated with them, which was at the back end only. They were paintings already displayed there, and they had to judge it. And there were few mismanagements, not mismanagements, but few few faults which we had made. I did manage that. Beside, I was cooperating with the guests who came, with our warden. If she was commanding something, I was available there. I again preferred going to the back end rather than anchoring, or even there was like we have a representative group. They also performed a dance, which was on the theme of our like skate. It was on the theme of this, and I had the time. I could have prepared with them, or I could have danced with them, but I again um, didn't. I Maybe I don't like dance. I like dancing. I have a fantasy that one day I would prepare dance on few songs, selected songs, and I would present it within the family. But it's hard. It's hard for me. In school time, also, I'd be honest. It was regarding the morning assembly presentations. When it was used to be our turn, I preferred thought above news or special item. Uh, because it required less preparation. I was a master in presenting thoughts. I My articulations were good because I did practice. My fluency was appreciable when it came to explaining the thought of the day. Yeah, that one only. I don't know how many of you will relate. I belong to Kendra Vidyalaya, and yeah, I'm a Kavian. I'm a proud Kavian, and it has given me a lot of things. But I don't know if because I never spoke. Um, this lack of confidence, that it couldn't give me the confidence to stay on the stage with a lengthy material and present it well. But I can manage situations. If that is a do or die situation, I would do extremely well. Sometimes when it is up to your choice, I prefer backends. I prefer staying um, downstage than on stage. I don't know. This is something I need to think upon first of all, because I don't understand my level. I don't understand what is wrong here. So I will think about it. Okay. Beside that, what happened? I missed one of my friend's birthday. She's an old friend, and doesn't matter because when I caught up with her, she she talked as we used to talk in childhood, and there was nothing changed. Just we stay at different places, and our dialect changes. So that is only change I could see after talking to her for um, after many days. uh, her dialect has changed. She has picked up few new words, but the speed of her talking is still the same. She's one of those who could talk at the speed of a bullet train. One of the good traits. And you will understand what she's saying. Beside that, what happened? Um, I did stay in the hostel the whole day. I was with my father, and I liked it. I was very tired after this. After he went, I slept, and then I slept for 2.5 hours. And I woke up. I got, I took my dinner, and now I was just sitting, looking at the mess at the table, and I had to clean it, and then I had to revisit my um, academics, and I had to recollect all the things I missed. Mm, and I had to prepare for my exams. My exams are very, not very well arranged. Few of those are before the winter vacation, and few of them are after the winter vacation, which is not a good way of scheduling an examination. Uh, I really hope I could uh, request them to please mend it. But okay, it's okay. Everything will be fine. Everything happens for a reason, and maybe it will be of some benefit to me. Let's see. And after these end sems, I will be in the fourth semester, and I will have a new syllabus with a little bit of more challenges, and I'm really excited to face them. Okay, I still have a lot to talk about. I want to talk more, but I'm really tired, and I want to catch up with my studies also. These are also important. This was a good way of reflecting. Now I have a explanation of what I did for these few days when I didn't study at all, and I tried protecting myself from the winter, from the cold, but I think my throat is still a little bit heavy. But anyways, let's protect ourselves. And these winters are going to be heavier, going to be colder. So take care. Bye bye.